Hey guys, and welcome to Aarklash Legacy Review. Aarklash Legacy is a tactical RPG from Cyanide Studios, producers of games like Game of Thrones, of Orcs and Men, Confrontation and so on. Not the best games ever made, but still. Aarklash Legacy story surrounds a group of mercenaries called Wheel Swords. In the middle of an assignment, they found out their order has been disbanded and prosecuted. Their only chance of survival is to reach a dangerous stronghold which serves as a safe haven for Wheel Swords. Now, as you know, I have a type of review when I first talk about positives and then about negatives. So let's immediately go to positives about the game. First and foremost, and the biggest positive about the game is the combat itself. Combat is deep, tactical one, and it isn't for everyone. There are typical RPG roles: tanks, DPS, support, hybrids between them, ranged, melee, all you can hope for. Skills and type of skills is a different story, though. You haven't encountered some of these skills. For example, when you use heal with Vendaru, your basic healer at the beginning of the game, you actually need to target, and if it hits first dude on the way, it will heal that one, even though if it's an enemy. So it's kind of difficult to master all these skills, but with right practice, lots of tough battles, you'll get used to it. Combat is also very balanced. If you know how to use your skills, you will be okay. You will have no problem. I mean, probably you have a bit of problems when you get onto the new enemies that have a certain assortment of skills that you have not experienced before, but you can counter that with just clicking on their option and see what are they doing basically. So the balance is great. I was very surprised by the balance of things. If you get it right, you will get without problems through any combat, but it requires lots of practice. Tactical options in the game are huge. For example, you can tap health from your ally to regen mana as Vendaru. You can use large incantation, actually long incantation spells to do massive damage or heals. You can use character that for example, Denzel, that does tremendous amount of DPS. The thing is, every character in this game has pros and cons. For example, Denzel is fantastic DPS character. It can truly take down an elite in a matter of seconds with his special skills. But the problem is his health doesn't level up as he gains new levels. So you gotta constantly worry about him getting damaged in the middle of combat. For example, Noka, your tank, your basic tank in the beginning, every skill that she uses taps her health out. That means, for example, you want to throw protection on yourself, it will cost you some health. You want to do a tremendous punch that deals fantastic amount of damage, it will cost you some health. So you gotta be extremely careful with your options. For example, Vendaru, when she heals, when she throws that stick, you can't heal yourself. I haven't even encountered the spell that can actually heal, which you can heal yourself. I mean, fantastic combat options. I gotta say, I am very happy with combat in this game. I enjoy battling my enemies. I enjoy the challenge. Second thing, what's good about this game is that it's challenging. Why is it a good thing? Because I'm sick and tired of these bloody RPG, so-called RPG games that are not challenging, that are too easy, that are mostly action, blah blah blah. Fuck that. I love this. Tactical variety and tactical options. With fantastic role setup. And good thing of and actually pretty interesting set of characters, but I'll get to that later on. So it's pretty challenging. You'll die lots of times. The good thing is you have a quick save, so you can quick save in between combat all the time. I'm playing on normal and I have a trouble not dying, so I can't even imagine what's on harder difficulty. I am not a noob when you consider these kind of tactical RPG games and so on. Interesting set of characters. That is one more positive thing, because characters itself, I explained the roles. Everyone has weakness and strength, so you gotta combine all of it in a perfect tactical setup for you to be able to get out of battle in a winning fashion. Okay, now these would be the positives. Okay, I could also talk about story, but story is really generic one, but it's not a bad. Let's say story is also a good one, although I haven't finished the game at the time while I'm doing this review, so I don't know how it convolutes at the end. I have no idea. So let's just say it's a good one, because I'm interested why was the guild disbanded, what's happening, why are they prosecuted. I have no idea. Negatives about the game. Game is too damn linear. That is pure laziness on developers' part. Why? Simply, you have fantastic tactical combat, you have interesting set of characters, it is challenging game. The best thing about this game would be if it's in some kind of open world sandbox. I have no idea. Like a traditional, for example, Baldur's Gate style. You get your city, you're in that way, no problems. You have a couple of quests you can do in the city, with thieves and crap like that. If the game had such a depth with side quests, main quests, and so forth, this could be one of the biggest surprises of the year, trust me. But it doesn't. It simply goes from point A to point B all the time, and that is the biggest disadvantage of this game, in my opinion. I hate linear games. I truly hate linear games. Okay, second, and this is the minor thing, there are some annoying chants in the game like wheel swords for all, and crap like that. It makes me feel like I'm playing a game made for 5-year-olds. They aren't even buffed by watching those kind of crappy cartoons anymore, so yeah. Second thing, third negative thing is that I would like to see more enemy diversity, more enemy types. There is diversity to same enemy types, but different how should I say, different skill sets, for example Morbid Spectre, Flash Spectre, all that. But I would like more skins, because I've just encountered now Undead and Knights, so it's kinda boring to see constantly the same amount of enemies. But a bit of diversity would add a better feeling to the game. Overall, I give this game 7 out of 10. Just because of the fantastic combat. Everything else is mostly mediocre, with too linear path to follow through from the beginning to the end, and that's the most troubling part. But for all you lovers of tactical RPG, I suggest to try this game out. You will not be sorry. It is challenging. It's going to keep you occupied. You will be wanting to go into the next battle to see, did you learn something new or did you not. So in the end, as I said, 7 out of 10. A good game, nothing special. It's worth your money if you like this kind of games. Thank you for watching, lads. See you in the walkthrough.